Absolutely spectacular from Luka Doncic.
His 22 career triple-doubles are the most of any player 21 or younger in NBA history. Earlier this year, he joined LeBron James as the only players in NBA history with 2,500 points, 500 rebounds, and 500 assists before turning 21.
Deep three, hit it!
Player number 8, Mavericks guard Luka Doncic.
Will he ever become the best player in the NBA?
He has a real good shot. You know, I would still say Zion because Zion is his athletic ability is just different. And Zion doesn't even shoot it yet. And he's a baby, and he's already better than just a run-of-the-mill all-star. But Luka's also a baby. He's 20 years old, and he's an MVP candidate. And by the way, he's not really shooting it yet. It's not like you can look at Luka and say there's nowhere to go. He looks like he's going to be a better shooter than the numbers say so far. That sometimes happens with high volume, high usage, very young players. You can see they can shoot, but the shooting percentage doesn't always reflect it because they got a lot to do all of a sudden. But Luka looks like and is putting up the numbers, and his team is winning already, even without Porzingis really at full steam yet. Looks like an MVP, team-carrying championship player. And given his age, you would think he's going to spend some years at some point as the best player in the game.
Well, first of all, I can't, summarily dismiss that. Luka Doncic is the real deal, no question about it. And talking to Rick Carlisle, he raves and raves about this guy and said one of the greatest genius moves he's ever done is simply stop being stupid and give this man the basketball. In February of his rookie year, he said, what the hell am I doing? This is the point guard for this squad. And as a result, that just unleashed Luka. We understand that. But I'm leaning towards Jayson Tatum. I'm just a huge Jayson Tatum fan. He's about 3 inches taller, 2 to 3 inches taller than Luka Doncic. He's clearly a much better defender. He's averaging nearly 20 points on nearly 45% shooting and nearly 40% shooting from three-point range, which is considerably better than the three-point shooting of Luka. We like to see those step-back threes that he has hit, but nevertheless, he doesn't shoot with the degree of accuracy that Jayson Tatum shoots with from long range. And I just look at Jayson Tatum and what he's asked to do and how he's just 22 years of age. Just 22. He's got a handle. He's got a shot. He can go to the hole. He can finish at the basket. Plus, he can defend. I love what I see from Zion. I love what I see from Luka. Both of those candidates clearly have the potential. But I got news for you. It would be a mistake to omit Jayson Tatum from this conversation. He is right there, and he could overtake anybody. He's got that kind of skill, that kind of length, that kind of athleticism, that kind of defensive prowess as well. He's got the package, man. He's something special.
Listen, I'm a big Tatum fan as well. A couple of years ago on this show, I was saying I think he can be the primary offensive option on a championship team. I thought that one of the reasons getting Kyrie out and bringing Kemba Walker in was good is because maybe they could focus on Tatum more as the primary option. And I see Tatum as maybe eventually an MVP type of candidate. As I said, primary option on a championship team. So that's like just about as good as it gets. But I do think that there's a level above that. Zion is different athletically. And though Tatum does certain things better than Luka, Luka's younger than Tatum by like a year and a half, and he's outperforming him so far. Luka is putting up he's like within spitting distance of a triple-double with 30 points. But Stephen A., he's doing it in the Western Conference for a team that's winning a lot more than it's losing, and his second banana, Porzingis, he's turned Porzingis into a second banana, isn't fully healthy yet. I just think that when you watch Luka play, you get the sense that you're watching a genius. Like when you watched Magic or Bird, like there was something just different about the way they saw the game, and I feel that way about Luka, not to mention the swagger and the confidence. If I had to order those three, maybe I go Zion 1, Luka 2, but that's really close, and then Tatum 3.
To me, Zion would be 3 on the list. Is down to Tatum and Luka, and when I look at Luka, listen, I will tell you this. There's no question to me, if you're talking about brands, Luka's going to be bigger because he's global. You see what I'm saying? He's global. He's taken over in the NBA to such a degree right now, but we know what he is on the international circuit. So from that perspective, considering the iconic international brand the NBA is, Luka wins that. But I think that in terms of pure basketball, I'm not ruling out Tatum at all. He's right there.
You're sleeping on Zion. You're sleeping. He's just got started, and he's almost as good as those guys like just got started.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.